You guys ready?
Nope.
No, okay. Yeah, that's right. Get down there. Right?
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Ready, go.
Hold on, I wasn't ready.
You don't need to be ready, bro.
So the referee will only allow you to do what you can. Mm-hmm. So just elbow here, try to kind of angle it. As I'm trying to say, you try to get as close to me as possible. So
PR lifestyle is more than just hitting a PR in the squat, bench, or deadlifts. A PR could be going a week without skipping a meal. It's about being the best version of yourself, always improving.
Come on, somebody out there sitting working harder than you. No! Oh! No! No! Somebody working harder! Hurry up! Let's go! Oh! Somebody outwork you right now.
You versus you.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Here we are at my apartment with Artem.
Hey.
So, welcome to my humble abode.
Thank you, sir.
Today we are going over secrets in the strap. So, there was a little controversy over Dallas's pin on me in practice, over at Derek's latest practice, saying that he hustled me. Hustled me means he used the hustle strap, which to some, well, at least to me, it felt like, you know, there was something going on. I was fishy. Like,
Right,
this doesn't feel right.
Right.
And the hustle strap, you can explain better than me, but gives the person that is manipulating the strap to look in their advantage, a significant advantage, right?
Right. So, well,
if that's what was used.
There needs to be a little story because it's all like they were Laird ruined it for all of us by calling it hustle strap because, like Adam knows, it used to be it's a normal strap, right? But unfortunately, the way it ties up, if you know what you're doing, you can literally hustle life out of somebody, right? Because of the whole rap and all that. But it used to be normal. It's not necessarily the end of the world, right? Because people in comments were like, "Oh man, you got hustle strap!" Like it's the end of the world. Like no, people will win worlds with all the circumstances. It used to be normal. But yes, this person like Dallas, who very strap dependent. And with him like getting his rap, oh yeah, it's a night and day. Especially even the change of the buckle or the change, especially with Dallas, maybe how far that strap goes in your forearm, that will change. That can change the outcome. And because people who are really good in the straps, sometimes it's not really the buckle. It's really the placement of the bottom strap. So it's funny, and I'll explain to you actually how it all works. So we'll do some strap stuff. We'll just arm wrestle, see, because Adam is over here was trying to set you up his whole bunch of super matches, not to your knowledge, and I'm like, I don't know, because like Larry's out here beating Derek, so it's like it's up there, but then Dallas beats his ass, so I don't know. So you're gonna find out and like, raise your level and put you in a super match like number one guy.
Okay, sure.
I think that's gonna be the mission. All right.
Okay.
So, you know what? Actually, you with your size, you're more of a top roller, right?
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. So go for show me your top roller right now. Like just go for that.
God, you crushed him. Great. He was nothing.
Pablo.
Yeah. Oh, Pablo's laughing. You know what? It looked awesome. Yeah, actually, your elbow movement is there, and like you're moving into top roll, and the only thing you can like cup deeper, but that was beautiful.
Okay.
So that's your normal top roll. That's just a top roll, like as without a strap. So just remember that. So like this, go again. Just go for the top roll. Okay. So it's very traditional. You attack for that thing, like you go in for that hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let me try to go ahead. So I'll try to hold her in a hook. See if I can.
Okay.
Yeah, see if I can get in there. Ooh, okay, I like it. Because nice, okay.
Oh, now he's getting serious.
Well, now I followed that. I was waiting for the same exact attack, but he was like, you know how long it takes me to explain to people, like he just follow my fingertips, right?
Yeah.
So I'm expecting straight up Toproll here, but here he's actually professional. It takes me out. I'm like, oh my God.
Now it's getting serious.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Still practice, right?
I'm so ready to go.
Right, yeah, I'm ready.
Well, no, now I know. Now I know the Larry's professional here. So,
What do you want me to do?
the same thing. Go for the Toproll. I'll try to follow it.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I like it. Okay.
Here we go.
Long as throwing stuff, right?
Strap time.
Let me get in the straps. I guess with giving you the buckle,
Okay.
and
Pay
I'm just
attention
gonna
to what's
ask.
going on.
I'm just gonna ask how you said how you want it.
Okay. Yeah, I got lost there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not really gonna do anything actually right now, right?
Okay.
No, you know what? You're right. So I'm actually gonna do a lot of things to you right now, and then
Yeah, that's right.
and then you're gonna turn around and see.
He's gonna smash you.
Yeah, and see if you can.
Yeah. No, you're getting the strap nearly on my knuckles.
Yeah. He probably put the strap up at your wrist so you can't like do anything.
Well, no, I let you choose if you want to pull that strap.
Now the lower strap's where I want it, but the upper strap is like near my knuckles. Nice pulling it down. Okay.
Okay, so if I grab it here,
This is what he taught me, like,
Okay.
yeah.
okay, so go for your Toproll. Okay, I love it. Okay. So you see like how it's troublesome for you like to get to the initial spot.
Right. Definitely.
So
Yeah, it's troublesome to get back pressure.
right, and how
I
it's
have access to side pressure, right? If I drag my elbow across the pad,
right.
I get you out of that shoulder line and become, okay, this feels better. but
Right.
I can't
But
get you back
so the
here.
initial thing is fine. So now we're gonna do it on your side, and I will explain what we're doing here.
Okay.
Because it feels okay here, and then it's kind of becomes a little funky. So what's happening? I'm gonna put the buck. It just see here's the thing with the hustle strap. It's it changes. It does make it fair when you put the strap in the fair way. But if you still know what you're doing, you can still get the proper advantage if you understand the strap proper. So
Okay.
understanding the strap is Adam. What we're trying to do with the strap when the strap gets applied. Trying to get tight. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it. So, with that being said, before the strap gets applied, you see what Dallas doing. And you'll see a lot of people that pretend they're super tired or whatever. So you'll see a lot of that.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
So you
They're
don't
pretending.
Right, you don't have to look all suicidal. You can be super happy and just put your elbow. Ideally, your goal is to lift it kind of in there. You're just trying to get as close as possible to me. So ideally, I'll be out there like this, right?
Okay.
So, and as long as the referee doesn't tell me to go back, I'm over there. And it's, yeah. So, and usually, as much as the referee allows you, that's why people just kind of lay a little bit on the triceps and go a little bit forward. That's all it is. But
Okay.
ideally, your goal is to just over-exaggerate as much as you can, right, and take control. So
Okay.
that's an issue. So that's what you're trying to do. So the referee will only allow you to do what you can. So just elbow here, try to kind of angle it. As I'm trying to say, you try to get as close to me as possible. So after that, you can stretch the strap out. So
Okay.
with that being said, you get your meat over here, your hand as close as possible,
Okay.
right? We close our hand just a little bit, or we're going to close our thumbs. Here, stand there, elbow here. Try to keep your hand high. Right, hand so but just keep it high the whole time. So now, strap gets applied.
Okay.
I'm getting the buckle, so I'm getting wrapped first. I still want to kind of try to beat you, so I want to be lower. Now you want to make sure that's lower now for sure. If if referee asks me how low you want it, I want it by my elbow. I want it by my elbow, dog. Like just wrap it around. So get the proper wrap. We're still gonna go. You know, for the sake of the hassle strap, you're not gonna go through.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can
Just go straight up to the
yeah,
buckle?
just go to the area. Now,
Okay.
actually, I'm gonna do it. You keep low.
Okay.
Drop down
So,
here. Don't be messing up my thing over here.
Okay.
Okay, so now.
You're tired, Larry, right?
I'm worn out. Yeah.
Okay, so before the strap gets applied, perfect. Actually, get back over there. So your goal is to have your hand up on it, up high. Forearm as vertical as possible, or whatever it takes to get as close to my forearm as you can, right? So we close over here. Referee will tighten that. Keep your hand open and up high. Okay. The reason you're keeping it up high is so now when you close it, it's important for me to stay in there.
Okay.
So close your hand high,
Okay.
and now drop your wrist, basically rising that bone. Yeah, okay. And now you hear, so you keep it here locked. Again, just a little tighter. Can you feel it?
You want me to get it?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay, so stand there, still locked.
Yeah.
Now, slowly you wanna rotate that. You basically, all you're doing, you're putting your elbow from that corner to this one.
Okay.
So you're doing that as you're standing up. So now when I'm gonna do back to you, I can feel it.
Okay.
And now, as we're gonna go, you don't want to top roll how you top roll. You want to top roll on the bottom strap.
That's funny how much I feel the pressure in the
You
bottom.
feel it on it. So now you don't want to do what you did to me earlier. You just want to, you really want to pivot and drop down on the bottom strap.
Pivot.
Yeah, really just drop down with your body almost.
Just-
And but if you can also rotate with it, because you can feel how it twisted. That's why
Yeah,
if
it
you
did.
hear, just keep rotating out. And once you get to the ideal top roll, I'm gonna be in such an awkward wrist position to where it's like impossible to do anything. But that's just on the strap alone, right?
Right.
So I get it. You're gonna start over here.
Starting here.
Yep.
Dropping it a bit, that
Yep,
bone, right?
Yep. Lock it in, lock it around, yep. And then, so see, I'm already kind of fucked. Usually, in the tournament situations, you kind of want to make it look to where I'm kind of have something, right? Because it feels terrible. So that's why ideally you want to give me just enough to where it's like, oh, it feels alright. And then as ready to go happening, you're going to rotate your body to where that twist is happening. And then as it go happens, you just drop your body down.
Okay.
And and the whole strap gets applied and feels terrible.
Yeah, for you. For me, it feels good.
Right. So that's why. So see, like we're back in the strap.
Okay.
Even if I'm going to try to do whatever, I'm not going to be able to stop you as
Yeah,
cool
there's so much
as
pressure on the bottom.
I was doing earlier.
Never felt that before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bottom strap pressure.
Yeah. But you can still mess it up. But as I'm saying, like the most important part here is give up on the way you arm wrestle. Even if you're a hooker or whatever, you wanna once you start feeling that rotation and the torque on the strap, just follow it. So that's why it will, in whatever position you are, here, whatever.
That's why you start this side of the pad.
Right.
So you can come across and get that.
Right,
Okay.
so I can get as much twist as possible. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get to the tightest spot, so then I can use it and extend it to any possible position. And and that's one way, right? Which just kind of sounds a little, it's a lot of things. I explained it to Adam 15 times by now, and he's still going to have to watch this video. So the way Travis Bajan does it, it's a little easier. He'll just get to whatever the proper position.
Okay.
And before they go, all he does is he makes a fist. So that fist, if you do it, just try to squeeze your fist, make a fist as hard as possible, like my hand is not there.
Okay.
Just try squeezing. And it puts the same amount of pressure on the strap, which allows you to kind of put the pressure on the same thing, and it kind of opens up my hand back. See, you're being too gentle. It's
Okay.
right, you really just want to go up, squeeze your fist, and just drop it backwards. Same thing.
Okay. Squeezing just a fine.
Yeah, you open it, you do understand that you can just open your hand and just make the fist and start squeezing down.
Okay.
You can feel because you see how the strap feels normal?
Yeah.
So if you open and close your hand, you'll feel how it extends and it can feel the same torque.
I wouldn't say not as much as starting from here.
Right. That's
Not
that's
as
why
much.
ideally the way I do it is gonna be like. So I'm squeezing and rotating. So I wanna take everything out of there to make it feel like as comfortable as I can.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
Alright.
Because when they say pull on lower strap, I feel they, and then like, I'm speaking about everyone, but I didn't catch on to how to get that sensation of the lower strap. So this is a great way to demonstrate that, make that clear.
Right, and that's why whenever you get to the straps too, you can just always focus on that. And that's the thing. Once you don't have the lower bottom strap connection, then it feels rougher.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
So we'll just do some pulling here. Oh yeah, you're gonna be one of those guys. Can you go inside the left arm?
Definitely not. My
No?
elbow, yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Inside,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
outside,
Yeah.
outside doesn't hurt.
Okay. Oh, my hand just hit just enough. Oh, that's great. That's great.
Oh, pretty sliding.
Yeah, all right. You know what? Let's see what you remember.
Okay, yes, let's try that. Okay. Wrapping you first, you got the buckle, right?
Yep. So I got the buckle. I wanna be low myself, and that's another thing for everybody who's watching. I think the putting the strap low, that's an ultimate goal. Like there's almost never a reason to have it high. So again, right? Get your elbow over there to me.
Okay.
Look at Larry doing a strap.
Right. It's awesome.
He never does a strap.
Artem is a great teacher.
That's right.
I got it come to you.
Okay.
Artemis Prime.
Artemis Prime, dog. But there's a story besides that. My buddy was dating this girl, and she was coming to the house, like, saying hi, hey Artem, blah blah blah. So one day she's asking him, like, hey, what's Artem's full name? Like, what's the full thing? What do you mean full? It's Artem. Like, you expect it to be Artemis Prime or some shit?
That's it. That's great. Yeah.
Okay, nice, awesome.
Yeah, I do feel that connection. Not as much as I did that first time with the right hand,
Yeah.
but it's better than usual.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and it feels right there. It's awesome. Yeah, and that's why even when you're in the gym, that's why, like, again, back to Travis. That's why he always suggests when you're in the gym, you train those two connections, right? If that's how you feel, if that's your perfect setup on the tournament, you go to the gym, repeat that same, put your strap in the same positions and work with it on the cable.
Okay.
So that's coming back to what we said about yesterday about your training and table time. You kind of try to replicate that and put it all together in one package.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, got a good connection going on there. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I got a good strap here.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, so for me, the only way to really be fitted is to try to do the same thing back.
Okay. How do you counter it then? Because pro arm wrestlers are all trying to do the same thing, right?
Right.
We're all trying to get that deeper, lower strap position than our opponent.
Okay.
So how do we counter that?
That's why people always fight for the side of the table, right? So my best counter to that, actually almost what we did right here. I was talking to Adam, you were doing your thing. What I usually do, if I get on this wrong side of the table, I just try not to care about what's happening here. And the moment you start putting the strap down, that's where my hand goes a little bit limp. So you don't get that. So if I fight it constantly, you're getting that tightness. But if I don't fight it, you're just doing this.
Oh yeah.
Like it's never gets tight. You know what I mean? So I just keep constantly doing this until the referee gets it somewhat tight to where both of you had enough of this listening to where, like, can you get it tighter?
Right.
Somebody had to satisfy, and at some point I'll be like, yo, my man, that's tight enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's
So
all
if you just
about.
kind of go limp when
Yeah, exactly. So you don't get the tightness, right? Oh, another thing too, if we did get to that position where it gets horribly tight, you can go forward one here and go around just so I can get that twist out of you and get some of it back here. So now I can actually feel my bottom strap.
Okay.
So you can go forward, but
forward.
yeah, just try to beat everything, whatever you got going on there.
Okay.
Or the ultimate probably go to the referee's grip. Referee's grip allows you to do a little bit of less stuff. You can't really fight a lot. So if you feel completely uncomfortable, you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Referee's grip. That's where you'll get the most safe probably.
The most favorite.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Not guaranteed if you're pulling it's like another guy like me, because I'll just make sure it's still out there. But yeah, that's a fight. Either you do all of the things to where in the strap go a little bit limp. If you really want to fight it, you go forward, and if you get to the referee's grip to where your opponent doesn't really have all the wiggle room and tries to get that. This thing the more I realized, like to get to victories in arm wrestling, you have to make sure you're not really controlling this person, you're also controlling that person too. So like, especially on the competitions, like I always set up weird, and I do a lot of weird pressure with the bottom of my wrist here. That's because many people start slightly carved in, and the referee can help it. I will. Like, I want to make sure I'm going a little bit here. I'm okay being a little bit backwards, as long as you're not okay not being carved in. So that's what I want to worry about. I want to make sure you as uncomfortable as possible, even if I look like I'm in a compromised position.
Okay, so you're happy to compromise a little bit of
Yeah. Just like if you're over here and I can't, I'll push you with something just so I can, because I already got in the straps. I can fight with the bottom strap. It's kind of beat into that, so that's all I need.
Yeah, my connection now is weak compared to before. That's for sure. Let's see how different this feels now. This table's blocking me.
Oh shit! I got it!
Oh my god. We should move it back a little bit. I didn't realize that. Yeah.
So I'll let you know right now, hook's my weakness. I don't know if you want to try forcing me inside, but if you did, you'd probably get there.
I don't have enough hand really. That's why what's in also at the same time is what we got going on.
Yeah.
It's easier for me to stay in your hand also, because once one of us doesn't have enough pressure, like we're gonna both give up the same position. So that's why I think trying to come in inside with this position, you need to have a lot of hand. But I can try actually.
Yeah. Let's see how that works out for me.
Because there are like 15 ways to get in the hook with you.
Great.
I'll go with route 1 for the hook. Okay, go.
Great.
That's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. Route number 2.
Okay.
Okay. Route number 3.
We're at 15.
Artem, do you need more room over here?
Oh no!
Okay.
I'm fine in the room right now. As soon as you're gonna beat me 5 more times, I'm like, yo man, it's the couch. It's the couch. Okay, so now it's technically the last ideal one I have. Okay, so
Okay.
Nice. Okay, and my hands getting pumped.
That's
good, that's good,
That's
that's
my TRT. Yeah, it feels good. No, it feels good. That surprisingly didn't fuck my elbow up. Like I thought it was gonna fuck my elbow up, but
Well, I'm also not trying to really beat up on you for YouTube views, so it's it's
see?
all good.
Right, there you
Right.
yeah, I appreciate it.
So if my ego kicks in,
Oh, flop will do it.
Right.
Yeah, flop will fuck me up.
That hurts.
yeah, but that's still me going. That's why I'm just holding you here a little bit, but like I'm okay. Like if I'm trying to hold you and try to Irmus you all of a sudden with the whole body.
That was scary.
Yeah, that's gonna.
So
I
how
thought
did
he was gonna break his arm.
right? So how did he not break his arm? Because that was arm break position, right?
Because you're still in that biceps, right? You're at that moment you're willing to break it. You totally are. You're in that like if it breaks, it breaks.
Yeah,
I
there's
think
money on
he's-
the line and-
He had the adrenaline going that even if he broke it, he would keep going.
Right, for sure. There's one guy at one of his first tournaments in Florida. Comes there, pulls amateurs, breaks his arm, breaks his right arm, and like they want to take him to the hospital. And he's like, no, I have the left arm still going to go to the hospital. Like, no, man.
So wait, like in a sling or something in the tournament?
Like, he was going to the hospital regardless if he wanted it or not. Okay, so.
Crazy.
I get that. I didn't put the strap down lower. and
Well,
make-
it's all good. Like here's another thing though. I have this good theory. This person of your size, like have this all the like your bone structure, your forearm here, you can get a lot more rotation out of the strap, just because you have more surface on it. So as soon as you get that really nice strap setup, you really can rotate a lot of it simply because you have way more like placement to work with. So I have a theory like that's why the super heavy, so bigger people that have like nice bone density, like Hermes. Like Hermes's bones in his dad, like his forearm here is super thick. So like that, he can really apply that strap and really be on there.
Oh yeah, he really can.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
his post is unreal.
Yeah, so it's like, and yeah, that there's something to be said about like how thick his hand is and all that. So yeah, him not breaking his arm, I'm telling you, he was really willing to.
Yeah, it looks like it.
It's just like, you kind of want to, you do realize how much you want to put your humerus in there, right? So like, if you just feel right in there, like on the biceps, because it's still on biceps, it's still on that biceps the whole time, and then you keep fighting it there.
Oh, still gives me anxiety.
It does. Yeah. Oh man, and there was so much force between the two of them. It
Yeah.
snapped. Like there would be bone
Oh,
flying.
dude, I was sitting there making
Like
math.
thunder.
Every time Levon will hit, that's another thing. I'm looking at you look at the match, and you're like, once Hermes get the start, he's good. Hermes didn't get the start a single time. Levon hits first so quick, and I'm like,
That's really good.
400 pounds. He and I'm like, that's 2 tons of. Even if he's kicking you with 5 miles per hour or some shit, he's hitting you with 2 tons of force at least, and you have to stop it like this. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I was older, I'm like, yeah, that's impossible. And his ability to get that first motion on the ready to go, like that's impressive for a big guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Like people say that Travis had the start, like and like a lot of people like Travis have that timing, but Levon not only has timing, he has timing and he has that like super impulse reaction. Like it's impressive. And what's more impressive, Erm is stopping it.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
That's the
it's
thing. Like
crazy.
Levon hits first every time, and
Very
Hermes
impressive.
still stops it right there. It's
Yeah.
incredible. Okay,
Alright, what are we doing here?
we just pulling. I guess.
Okay.
I also didn't have.
Round of ideas.
Yeah, I also didn't have a good practice in a while, so I'm all about getting ripped open a little bit.
So the guys back in Florida are just too weak for you.
Well, I do have to drive around to get a good practice. So
Fair enough.
there's something to be said about the level of people you practice with, because always practicing with like top 2-5 guys. Oh, it's a different practice than just pulling this general crowd for sure.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. For sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the top roll.
Okay.
Oh,
Are you trying to beat him now?
oh, like, huh?
I want you to see you beat him.
Okay, sure.
Not
Yeah.
necessarily beat him at all.
Alright, now you're gonna kick out that.
Let's-
what about that can of whoop
Let
pass?
me see. Let me see.
Oh, he's got the foot up here.
Well, I'm
Keep it
trying
up there, Larry.
I'm trying to find a really good route, and I can't. Maybe a hook.
I think it's gonna be hook. I fucking hate hooks.
Okay, so you go first.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a lot to catch.
Oh, so now.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
want.
we did it on my side too.
I didn't want to be a douchebag and just hold like, well, you want him to pin the table. He
Right,
probably pinned me by then.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Probably. For me to have like any probably chance of stopping him, we probably need to ready to go, just because like it's a lot to catch.
Right, because we're going in a slow start.
Right.
You want
Yeah.
to do it?
You can do it ready to go, yeah. I know it's
Yeah.
gonna satisfy. You
Yeah,
got a big match coming out.
I'm not gonna blast. I'm just gonna. I guess.
Sorry, little bitch.
Alright.
That's it. Straight wrist. You guys ready?
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Get down there. Right.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. Ready? Go.
Hold on, I was already okay.
That's gonna need to be ready, bro. Oh, maybe do. I don't know. Here comes.
Oh, nice.
You were about to power up, aren't you? I saw
Well,
you were ready
I
to.
was about to go for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah, I told you it was
See,
ready.
I get. You missed that go, and I'm
Yeah.
able to get in there.
For sure.
Well, I wanted to see if I'm able to even like be in there rather than trying to be there.
Yeah, but once you're in that spot, that's a tough spot to be in for me.
Let me try to beat you.
Okay.
Rather
So
than
you get to
hold
go
on.
first. Yeah.
No. You do another ready to go.
Okay. Still ready? Go.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Ready? Go.
That's a good start. Yeah. I like it.
Do you want me to tickle him first?
Oh, sorry. We'll go back to the left.
What if I beat you?
Ooh,
I haven't done anything. My back.
How long is it to your back?
pretty sure your doctor said you need 10
Yeah.
pounds. So I have 7 more weeks.
Oh, okay, 7 weeks.
Yeah,
Okay.
plenty of time.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Yeah. So.
I was gonna say, if you're like really close out to the
No.
finish line,
No.
you're probably feeling beat up.
No, I know my limits.
Yeah. Well, I thought you were no limits. Oh no, that's
No,
someone else.
that's another guy.
Kevin.
I'm more like
Wait a second.
I'm more like I have a lot of limits.
Right. Was it supposed to go around you first? Oh no, yes.
No. Here's what. Come on, I'm losing right now. I'm not even. Come on, dog.
I was just checking, seeing if you knew what you were doing. That's all.
You're lucky. You're lucky it's not a hustle rap by now, dog.
That's true. Wait, if we roll back the tape, we'll see. The tape will roll back.
If there was a hustle strap, I would have felt it.
Right.
I didn't feel a hustle strap today. That's for sure.
Comment below if you think this is a hustle.
Well, you know what? When Devin, see, he already learned too much. I can't focus.
I like the way he's like.
It's like I don't know if you know, but he used to go up in New York. Sam Pofter, smaller guy.
Yes, I know him. I
So
know
Sam comes
Yeah.
to the gym first time, comes out to Florida, and I'm teaching him little stuff. And this is how the ideal way to beat me. Well, we get to the practice, and I'm like, same thing. He applies it. He applies it on the spot, and I'm like,
Right.
that's a fast learning. Well, I'm trying to beat you. I'm like,
That's not true.
I respect
He's
it.
honest.
We're not here to lose.
And I love it. I mean, some people maybe try to stick it to them and be humble about it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll practice it at home. Like, no, practice it right now, motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's devastating. The strap being so low. Oh, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I like it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. So now, I want to see if this is gonna make the biggest difference.
Okay.
I'll do this. I'm gonna do this.
Raise
too.
mine
Oh,
up.
yeah, right. Yeah. Okay.
That's the ultimate
Yeah, that's
cheating.
cool.
That's the ultimate. All right.
Okay. Let's see what happens now. Got my thumb in
Why
here.
don't you should pull this back by his knuckles instead.
Oh,
I
jeez.
don't believe in that too much, but yeah.
Okay.
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 Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It feels harder, but yeah. I like it because you're definitely pulling on the bottom strap the whole time.
And which strap?
On the bottom one, because
On the bottom.
it's hard for me to see it over here, but I bet on camera you out here opening up because you're on that the whole time. It's hard to match that.
Yeah, I feel a good connection there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And also, when I fight outside, I don't have to deal with the elbow pain. When I get forced inside, that side pressure, that's my elbow start getting fucked up. So,
Yeah, this feels awesome. Yeah.
yeah. I think for longevity, I definitely want to be a top roller.
Right, because the only problem with the top roll is when you get against somebody who has the side pressure, and you get in that, like a Levon Hermes position, right? That's
Where
where,
you're stuck in here.
yeah, that's where you start to really messing up your elbow, and if you have to climb and all that, do something. But usually, if you get Travis Bajan, that's what Travis always let's go. You never really see Travis in the match. Because
Right.
it's always ready, go, and that's it, right? And if that doesn't work, he'll do a couple of those, but that's it, like not anymore. So that's why his elbows feel fine. He has no injuries.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Right, Travis' biggest injury is probably that what Saban did to him, like ripping the biceps. Or chest, and that's it. But as far as the elbows, Travis always been, his biggest match is Jerry Carteret. When they got stuck in that whole bullshit. Ever since then, Travis just been this, and that's it. And if it doesn't go all the way, as soon as you stand up, the referee might still gonna call the win anyway.
That's indeed true.
It's funny, I feel like that it's still in my biceps, where like I'm okay with giving it out my hand like this.
You'd rather be on your bicep.
Well, it just feels fine on it. But you're so good on the hand to where the pressure is right there. That's the main problem with a bad top roll.
With a bad top roll.
If you're not in my hand, I can do a lot of stuff. I can still be somewhat in it, and I can do a lot of stuff. But if you constantly is focused on taking it, especially the way you pull, you kind of have that natural. You have the natural hand control here, which allows you to can open the whole time. Because if you're a little bit more separated here,
Right.
I can still kind of be in it. But you grab it so deep, you can do a lot of stuff over here.
I got you.
So
Okay.
that's why like it feels like devastating to me. Like, "Ugh."
Good.
Yeah. Yes. So he's ready for Carl Stanley's super match.
Oh, Carl Sanders.
It's Carl Stanley.
Yeah, Carl Stanley.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He wants a match with you.
Okay.
Well,
Have you pulled him?
Yeah. He's from Florida. He's our local guy. He's on the way here. He's like, yeah, talk to Larry if you can pull me. I'm like, why are we pulling you? But like, I told Adam was like, it could be a good match.
What do you think, now that you bowled both of us?
Yeah, I mean, I think because Carl is ranked.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know. Now you have a goal to beat the 20 guy. Carl ranked at supers, and that's a good match for you to, if you do win it, you know, to see where you ranked out there in a super heavyweight in North America.
Yeah, no, most definitely.
Plus, Carl is not just like any guy like Michael Todd doesn't like to pull him. Jerry Carteret, you don't want to pull him. Like Carl has a nice history.
Okay, interesting.
See, like, come on, stop shooting, Larry.
I want it bad.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Did you write the book on how to cheat here? Should have wrote that book.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, and even to make me feel worse for you too, yeah, if you can lock it and just rotate your shoulders, like almost to where you're striking yourself out technically, but you're really making me feel worse. So it's like, you know, referee will like straighten up your shoulders, okay? So it's rotating. And it looks good for referee, but you don't like that.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Same thing, how to hook Larry Wheels 101.
Larry said that.
It doesn't work.
Larry said goes to the side. It's like Mazinger does it. So.
Does it? That's weird.
Yeah.
Where your body follows your eyes, right?
It went like this. Yeah, he did it again. I saw that.
Well, he has PTSD from a table too, so he needs to look and make sure it's all clear. Where are you going? How are you going?
I could be going right into the corner of that table. Yeah, that is true.
That's a good cup.
Yeah,
It
that's
was,
a
a
good
lot,
position.
it was a lot fun to pull him when he didn't know as much, okay? but I'm just telling you, like, it's funny how we're in that position and I can bring you back through the biceps. but you that cupping it, that's exactly what kills it. So it's like, and people don't realize that little things like moving like an inch here, elbow, cup, that's how you win a match.
Absolutely.
Right.
100%. And as you were mentioning in training, right, a good example to explain what I'm about to say is not getting deep enough wrist flexion in training means you're going to make a habit of that on the table as well.
Exactly.
Because I find every single time I think I'm cup as much as I can here, if I consciously think, oh, I can cup a little bit more, boom.
Right.
There's like a centimeter or two of a difference of that extra cup I get, and that could be winning the match.
Exactly.
Gaining the advantage. So, you know, making that habit in training and practice, I think, is huge.
Exactly.
Right.
And the cup is a great example of that, because you'll see all the like Eastern Europeans, like that cupping exercise. Like it's cup, like it's, they go there and go deep. And
The
just like,
maximum flexion.
right, exactly.
I mean, Devin, his fingertips can touch his form in this position. Right?
Yeah. Right, and that's, and you'll think about it, like people don't really like stretching for arm wrestling, but stretching to get bigger, dangerous range of motion, that's worse, right?
Absolutely.
Right, if I can get you, if Devin can get you that deep with his longest fingers, you don't want to be in there, right?
Hell
So
no, you're not coming out.
it's devastating that he's able to do that, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so the cup, yeah, this is a great example. It's just like it's just like boxing, right? If you like throw in a punch and if you don't have anything lined up, the punch is not that great.
Right.
Same thing here. Like if I'm toppling you and I'm just going backwards, like that's just one thing. But if I'm going backwards and I'm cupping and I'm like moving my elbow, like I'm taking everything out and it's a lot easier.
Absolutely. The path of least resistance.
And like and in your case it's a lot more clear, right? Because you're already a person with the power,
Right.
but you get in troubles because of certain techniques. But now your technique is just a killer, so it's like, oh, I can't really do shit.
Good. Good. Keep that way.
Right.
Yeah. Can't stand
Well, I guess like more people should realize that, you know what I mean? Because
Absolutely.
people spending years on the table and like not getting great results because they're just not committed to stopping and learning the technique.
Oh yeah. I think technique is everything.
Yeah.
It's everything.
Well, power is everything, but technique.
Well, yeah.
Technique, that's what's like.
It's a close second.
It will set you apart. It will set you apart for sure.
Yeah. From the amateurs and the pros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing.
It's a great title of the video. I didn't get a single pin on Larry Wills. Like, I'm about to get that hand, I'm about to get that, nope.
What if you get the strap, the best strap that you can have right now? Go ahead and wrap it up and take all the advantages possible.
Of course he's gonna fucking win.
Well, that's it.
If his webbing is like 3 inches higher than mine and all that, yeah, of course.
Higher.
Well, that's a good test. Hold on,
It's a
okay.
good test, yeah.
Well, I guess I'll just need the hassle strap, right?
Yeah.
I'll just stay relaxed, I guess. I'm not gonna try and take any advantage.
Yeah, so. Okay, we're gonna see you. It's been a while.
Larry, tweak a little bit to the left.
It's been a while since I really like hustle rap.
I've cheated enough today.
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah, thanks, Larry. Way to treat your guests. I see why Chen's show was so upset.
Right.
Okay, so technically.
Look at it.
So.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my God, what are you doing down there?
Okay. Alright. Feels terrible for me. Okay.
Alright, Artem, you say ready to go.
This is
Okay.
hysterical.
Okay. Ready, go.
There we go. Yeah. Well, he's so surprised.
Oh wow, I'm surprised.
Oh shit, we'll stay in that strap, yeah.
Well, okay.
Okay.
Well, now we're gonna let you do something. Okay.
Okay, I'll try and do something.
You go. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm able to get that more cupping, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so yeah, just when the strap's being applied, don't relax.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You gotta work too.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I find that the strap makes a huge difference applied properly.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Especially like if there's no referee, a referee allows you to do older things because what I just did to you, I mean that can happen in the tournament.
Yeah.
It's not like, and people are like, oh, it doesn't happen in America. I did it in Dubai. So the referee will still have control, but if you have that same goals, you're still able to do that just to like, smaller degrees technically. Man, that strap feels bad on me. Because there's so much torque.
Yeah.
So that's why like I'll go walk for the 2 days after that with those straps impressions and shit.
You try one without the straps, yeah, that
Yes.
goes.
Ready to go or no?
No, but you probably need a little bit of chalk.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna,
End up in a sled for sure.
yeah, because you're gonna top roll probably.
Yeah.
Then I'll need to put it on my, so I have to, okay.
He's got a little cup in there. He's got a little. What are you doing? I'm watching you.
I'm being straight, I'm being straight,
All right.
kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a lot.
Okay. Ready, go.
Ooh. If I, what if I top one here?
What if I do that?
Well, it's just my goal is to have some type of control so we're not slipping.
Yeah.
You want to find his kink in his arm.
Of course.
Okay, good. Straight. Okay. Ready, go. Oh, let me go to those straps.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
right.
The straps there.
Well, still do the same thing. I'm gonna readjust here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Ready, go. Okay, there we go. Knuckles.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a little bit in there so I can roll
Yeah.
out.
Do you want to show knuckles?
Oh,
You would have-
hell yeah,
You would have a
hell
better
yeah.
chance. You'd
Oh,
have a
yeah.
better chance then.
Okay.
Because look, he's got he's.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It's not
What are you
fully
doing?
exposed.
What are you doing?
Go on.
All right, ready? Okay. Oh, yeah, you got up there. Okay. Ready, go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, see, I can grab this and do it right
Alright.
there. But I like that now I can maybe go a little bit inside more.
Okay, show the knuckles here. Knuckles. Oh, he keeps sliding up in there. I have to get that.
Yeah, he keeps
There we go.
shooting.
Yeah, he does keep doing it, right? I didn't realize that. Okay. Ready, go. Oh, into a hook, Larry. Oh, come on, Larry. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Nice.
How's your elbow?
It's alright.
Okay, all right.
I didn't fuck it up.
All right, yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't done many hooks in a while, really.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let's just go inside. Just
Okay.
get in there, and just start applying pressure and go in over there.
Okay.
Okay.
It's kind of a high hook.
Yeah.
That protects your elbow a little bit too.
Yeah. Okay, I can feel it.
Yeah.
It's really not on my elbow. It's on my hand.
Yeah.
Which means same way for him. It's
Right.
it's
Yeah,
less of
you're
a.
like this as opposed to in there like that.
Right. For me, like to short his elbow, I have to like press over here
Yeah.
so for it to feel it. But that's
Right.
why.
Right, because if I carve in, then it's all elbow.
Then you'll feel
Right.
it.
Right, so I don't want to feel that. Why should I?
Why should I have to feel that?
Right.
Exactly. Why the fuck?
Right. So technically.
I can try and hold, but if I try and
Yeah,
hold
no. Whatever you're doing is not a problem. It is a nice protective hook for sure.
Yeah. It's not like a low hook, right? Where
Right,
it's going
exactly.
straight sideways.
Well, because there's so many ways. That's what I'm trying to see. Like just going slowly, you're able to be there because you're going like this.
Yeah.
Like, cause I like the stupid side pressure shit. Cause at this point I'm just able. I never used to, but now I can like try to short and go in there. But traditionally I'm more a bicep guy, right? I like to go in there
Okay.
and stay on there. But it does put pressure on my elbow for sure.
It's wear and tear.
Yeah, so your way, yeah, it's more protective.
Okay. What do we want to do here?
Same thing, like
Okay.
this.
Once you lose.
Okay. Of course.
We are wrestling it. Yeah. So I know my hand. Go left hand. You're a perfect person for me to arm wrestle left hand because you geeking on that a lot, and then
On which one?
my left arm, like I can feel it all the time in my hand, and it feels good.
Okay.
It's hard to bet for me because my left hand is not there, but at the same time.
Let's see.
At the same time, you're using the bottom strap too devastatingly. So like, fuck, I need some type of purchase.
Yeah. Okay, we're starting like all the way over here now.
Well, the person's been cheating me for the past 3 hours is not happy where I'm starting. Ideally, we want to start over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
just doing something.
Okay.
That's really devastating. That was good.
Okay.
Okay, let's try the same thing.
Okay.
I like the hand control too. Fuck, that's awesome. There's some joy in getting beat properly. You know what I'm saying?
You take it like a man?
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right? I wasn't expecting to do that.
Look, well, next I'm going to be death person.
Who knows the move of desperation? Is that Ingen?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck yeah. I want to try one more prototype roll then.
Okay.
Getting beat up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Getting beat up, is it?
Yeah, right?
Oh, you have that. Yeah, totally having. Come on, Artem.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it. Oh, man.
Alright, we're fucking pumped now.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Adam wants a piece.
Bro, you might want to call your doctor and then use the arm still. What did I do this for you? I think it was more than 10 pounds. I don't know. Oh, you don't worry about that side.
I don't know, I may have worn you out a bit more. Or two.
No, but I haven't done this in so long.
You ain't Larry Wheels, dog.
No.
You got the PR shirt, but you ain't got the PR.
I'm scared to go too crazy.
Yeah, no.
Because I don't want to hurt you.
Okay.
So do I.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Ryan Bowen did had one of the super match in June. That arm.
Your hands are so weak. I know.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I got it. No, don't do that. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. It's hard to bet for me because my left hand is not there, but in the same time.
Let's see.
In the same time, you're using the bottom strap too devastatingly. So, like, fuck, I need some type of purchase.
Okay, we're starting like all the way over here then?
Well, the person's been cheating me for the past 3 hours is not happy where I'm starting. Ideally, we want to start over here.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just doing something.
Okay.
Wow. That's really devastating. That was good.
Okay.
Okay, let's try the same thing.
Okay.
I like the hand control too. Fuck, that's awesome. There's some joy in getting beat properly. You know what I'm saying?
You take it like a man?
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah, right? I wasn't expecting to do that.
Look, well, next I'm going to be death person.
Who knows the move of desperation? Is that Ingen?
Yeah.
Oh. Fuck yeah. I want to try one more prototype roll then.
Okay.
Getting beat up.
Okay.
Let's see.
Getting beat up, is it?
Yeah, right?
Oh, you have that. You have totally have him. Come on, Artem.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Oh man.
Alright, we're fucking pumped now.
Right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think Adam wants a piece.
Bro, you might want to call your doctor and then use the arm still. What do I do this for you? I think it was more than 10 pounds. I don't know. Oh, you don't worry about that thing.
I don't know, I may have worn you out a bit more. Or two.
But I haven't done this in so long. You know?
You ain't Larry Wheels, dog.
No,
You got the PR shirt, but you ain't got the PR.
I'm scared to go too crazy.
Yeah, no.
Because I don't want to hurt you.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Ryan Bowen did had won a super match in June. That arm.
Your hands are so weak. I know.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I got it.
No, don't do that.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to start working out again. It actually feels good. I've done it so long.
Nothing torn your back while you're doing this.
No,
Okay.
I was careful not to twist it.
Okay. Yeah, but you need that twist when you're arm wrestling. That's for
You
sure.
do.
Especially going in the hook.
Especially me. I do that. That's just... And that probably is what the doctor did say, that could be part of my back issues.
Wow.
Doing that. Just like Michael... What's his name? Beach Muscles. Mikey Beach Muscles.
Mike,
I
yeah.
thought you hurt his back, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. See, this is why you guys top roll. Going hook gives you back problems
Wait.
and elbow problems. Yeah.
Alright, and if you just rotate your body instead of twisting it, you totally win it.
Whoa.
You need see you need to
Shut up and lose,
you need-
okay?
I'm sorry, my apologies. See, that's where Larry still goes back. That's why it's killing me.
Right, yeah.
And cut.
Yeah, gosh.
You had more room on the pad to slide, by the way. You had a couple more inches.
See, if you listen to Larry, you'll be a better arm wrestler.
Oh, sorry. That's from over the top.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you're nothing, you
Damn,
little
so strong.
bitch.
God damn. Okay.
Okay, if I win this match, I get your 720. Yes!
Oh, fuck.
Surprisingly, it was not a fit. It was not a
So this much.
What?
fit. See, that's why you need to clap harder and do what Sabin did.
Oh yeah, Sabin, yeah.
Okay.
No! Damn it! Ow, that hurts.
Okay. Alright guys, we're wrapping up today's video. I want to say, nearly every single time I get back on the table, I learn something new. And that's when you know you're on your way to becoming great, when you're just willing to learn and most of all be patient. Mm-hmm. And the patience isn't such a burden because if you enjoy the journey, what's the rush? There is no rush to get to the top of the mountain. Because once you're there, then what? Like in LeBron's position, now what? These 4 years had gone to single round. Hermes, sure, gave him a challenge, but still undefeated, not one round. What then? So enjoy the journey, savor it. And of all the people that have taught me strap, no one communicated how to get to that lower strap connection more clearly than you. So
Okay, it's
thank
good to
you.
hear. It's good to hear.
Absolutely. Set up over here on this side of the pad, rotating out. Oh, that's that lower strap. Now I feel it. Because whenever I've been learning the strap, I would be told, pull on the lower strap ladder. I'm like, I'm trying, but I just don't feel anything.
Right, exactly.
So I finally put that into action today. So thank you, sir.
Thank you for taking the advice and listening.
Oh,
and,
definitely.
there's a couple of things to be said about it actually, and that's why I like to say when I leave, that's what I like to explain the way I explain it, that like, hey, your goal is just to get tight. So whatever it takes from you, if I'm not here and you don't remember the whole thing, like how they get this thing tight in front, and how they work on that, how they get the connection. So that's kind of, you can really be creative and find your way out there.
Yeah.
You can do the elbow, you can do what Travis does and squeeze it. So yeah, there's many ways to do that. And yeah, like you said, there's no rush. I'm from Russia, like it's all enough. it's enough of that. So you enjoy the process, and just like you said, once you're number one guy, it is rough out there, right? Because you can't take a match, and there's not. So yeah, it is a lot more fun, competitive, and challenging getting there for sure. Especially if you can just slow down and take it all in. And one thing I want to say to you, it's incredible how your technique, because you haven't been in the sport that long, but your ability to do stuff and get in this position, they definitely set you apart between the guys that have been already here for 10 years and 20 years. You know what I mean? Because you already had the power, which you put too many people, that's why people don't like you. And now you're able to learn and be able to look so good, so that's why you actually have a nice trajectory. So it is exciting where you can land in any weight class. You know what I mean?
Oh, most definitely. And as I'm doing classic bodybuilding, I will be dropping down to 220 amateur, 230 pro. But I'll be hovering around 250, 260 or so, likely still being the super heavyweight category. And you know, there was a lot of people out there, keyboard warriors, talking about my first 2-3 years. Why doesn't Larry learn? He has so many great teachers over to Dubai. He's not learning, and you guys were so frustrated. Well, are you happy now?
Right.
Have I learned enough to your satisfaction?
Right. And like I'm the number one guy to like definitely hate on the technique and all that. And like from what I see in here, like it is awesome. Like you look good on both hands. You're moving around. Even on the training yesterday, you were picking up things right away. So yeah. So the keyboard warriors, yeah, they need to rewatch some stuff for sure. If I'm happy, that's a high.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. You go watch me and Devil Larry videos on trash lips. Okay. It's hard to satisfy me. So yeah, it's a good standard. It's a good standard. So you look beautiful. Like arm wrestling as well.
Well, thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
a Boohoo shirt.
That's right. It must be. Yeah. So, there's several things that arm wrestlers would preach to me as I came through Dubai, and one of the things that rang so true was because I was coming from a powerlifting background, I had some pride. I had ego. I thought, okay, well, I can squat, bench, deadlift, whatever. So I should be strong on the arm wrestling table. So that made me neglect technique. Now that I've dropped my PEDs down dramatically on tier 2 levels at the moment, I know I don't have that same brute power I did when I was 23 pounds heavier on X, Y, and Z. So it forces me to be more mindful of my technique, to make the most of it, right? Because I know that brute power isn't going to get me any further, especially now that I have less of it.
Gotcha. And you're right. In a sense, it's correct with people that started just like you with a lot more power. And if you start with too much power, you're not able to drop the power down, and you just stick to beating people. There are a lot of arm wrestlers that are at the elite level that never kind of stop to learn it, and that's why they've been arm wrestling for 20, 30 years, and they can't do the stuff that you can do. Because, like you said, they got stuck on beating everybody and never either had to learn the technique or, and they never had to. So that's why it's almost kind of beneficial to start with a lower level of power, because now you have to figure it out. You can't just bluster people like, oh, okay, now I have to see like what's the path of lesser resistance, right?
Absolutely.
That's when you don't have to find a path, it's a lot easier.
Of course,
So
absolutely.
yeah, there's something to be said about starting with less level of power and working the way out.
Oh, most definitely.
It is a blessing, starting with a lot of power too.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong either way, just different paths.
Right.
We don't all start at the same place. We all have our own story to tell.
Right.
And,
So
I'm loving mine so far.
Right.
You know?
Hey, I love it too. I didn't like it for the past hour or so, but another part of me, like, oh fuck, this is awesome. I really love like seeing what I'm seeing, but my arm didn't, not so much.
So look, guys, on that note, we're gonna wrap it up here. My neighbors probably hate us by now. We've been screaming. It's so quiet here. So we're gonna wrap it up. Please follow him over at Toprollking Productions,
Yes, sir.
IG, YouTube. He's got it all. And King of the Table 7, we will announce shortly. Right now, we're gathering the matches together, and we're getting contracts signed. We're making that happen, but it's going to be coming shortly your way. Since you've shown up so much love and support over the last few events, we're going to keep more and more coming your way. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Thanks, Larry.
Yes, sir.